I know that as long as my team doesn't suck, I will carry us.
If it makes you feel better, you actually had a higher elo than Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was 1056 at one point.
1050. Ooh. No, man,
Yeah.
I come from RTS, so I don't want to be that guy. But I don't struggle with League. It's a much different gaming experience.
So your Destiny is what you're saying.
Yeah, although he's only like 1400 elo or something, right?
Really?
StarCraft skills and League skills aren't at all the same. Like, I think to be a great League of Legends player is, I mean, there's some overlap, but in my opinion, as an esports fan for the last decade, the players that are good at both aren't the same type of players, and their skill set aren't exactly the same. League is so team oriented, and StarCraft's such a 1v1 game that you can have the best StarCraft players in the world, and they're these, practically autistic guys that sit in a room by themselves and are like these crazy 1v1 geniuses. But you put them in a team environment, and it's never going to work because they don't have the right, the social blend with the other players. Like, there's so much teamwork involved in that, and it's the teamwork that really separates the best teams from the not best teams, not so much the champion, because it's not like the skill gap or the skill ceiling on champions is as high as a game is like StarCraft, right? So obviously it has more to do with that intangible teamwork stuff. That's my opinion.
I'm stuck on the practically autistic part. That's
So
what you've been saying.
no, I mean, well, idiot savants, right? Like the geniuses, right? And they can be so amazing at StarCraft,
like
but that just because you're amazing at StarCraft doesn't mean, oh, haha, lol, League's an easier game. I'm going to go over to League and dominate. It's like, no, clearly, I think that's a pretty stupid way to think, and I think they're very different talent sets.
Reddit was pretty much overrun with people announcing they're switching over to League of Legends from StarCraft, and
I think it's fun. It's fun. Watch the StarCraft 2 guys crash and burn and scratch their heads, going, "Well, it was such an easy game. I don't get it." It's like, well, it's a very different game, and they take different skill sets, and different people are good at them, and that's it. So, I have a lot of fun. I play more League than anything else in the world by far. Yeah, man, I can't
people
get
are
up.
asking.
I'm kind of addicted these days. I'm playing too much League. I feel like it's cutting into my life.
That's what it does.
It's because I started leveling this new account, and I've been rushing trying to get back to 30 because it sucks not being 30. It's really crappy, dude.
Yeah.
Especially right when you start over again, when you're level 1 and you have no runes and no masteries, you forgot. Like everyone out there playing level 30 accounts, like you forget like how much harder things like even just last hitting are when you have no runes and masteries behind you for the extra burst, right? It's yeah, man, it was a struggle. And then, of course, I think it matches you with people of relative level, right?
Yeah.
So you're only matched with people that are so bad. Yeah, it's tough, man. But I'm almost out of there. I think I'm 24 or something, 25. I don't know. Almost back.
People in chat are asking you to talk about pure pawnage a little bit. Or pure... Yeah, well, they're saying pure pawnage.
That's right, pure ownage. Yeah, it was an OG web series, so before YouTube and all that. We used BitTorrent to transfer videos around. It was like a TV show, but on the internet, so like longer episodes, like 20 minutes and stuff. And that ran for a lot of years, and then it got picked up for television, and it aired in Canada and Australia. And now we're making a movie, and we're not Kickstarter. I always refer to it as kickstarting because Kickstarter's the thing, but we're not Americans. We can't use Kickstarter. We use Indiegogo. It's a crowdsourcing thing. We're making a movie, and I think last I checked, we're closing in on 200,000 raised for our film. Tonight's the last night. We're at 192,758. So this is the last night for the movie fundraiser campaign. So for the next few months, we're making a movie, which I think, by the way, League of Legends should be in some
that would be awesome.
I think so. I'm talking to Riot, and I really, really want to get League in there because I don't want to make a video game movie that doesn't have good video games in it. So,
I could offer my services if you need, someone to play League in the movie. Just saying.
I'm an actor who plays the best gamer in the world, and later on tonight you'll see how well I can actually play, which is not the best in the world. But
let's just say there was some video editing when it came to you being the best in the world video gamer.
There might have been a little bit of editing that went into my awesome skills. No, but with CNC Generals, I really was a top player. But this is far from that, and it's a decade later. So different world, man. And right now, I don't know where I go. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go on an adventure with everybody here, and as soon as I hit 30, I'll start playing ranks, and we'll see what happens with my account. I'm anxious. You're gonna duo queue with me, man.
With my 200 ping from Germany.
If you're a good blitz. I just want a good blitz, man. Just bot lane with me.
I'll show you my blitz later.
All right. Yes. All right. I'll give you a trial run.
And then I'll show you it in game. Sorry, I just had to make it awkward.
All right. So the game, because we do have 2
I can't even see it yet. I'm still waiting.
There's 35 seconds in our delay remaining. Everyone knows the matchups. They can see it online probably. Excited for Kate. I was going to say earlier, I just started playing around with Caitlyn. And really fun. Her level 1 range seems so enormous after playing Graves and Triss for so long. But late game, I don't know, man. As soon as you hit, I don't know what level it is exactly, but Triss passes are somewhere in the mid game and late game. And anytime I play an AD that isn't Triss, when you hit 18, like in the very, very late game, it just feels like their range just isn't adequate. I really miss being able to sit that little bit further back, you know. But,
that's a double lift on Caitlyn, correct?
we're just loading. So I have a black screen. I'll let you know in a second.
Because double lift actually still really likes Caitlyn. He plays her quite a bit still. Plays a lot of oddball AD carries, like Vayne, which isn't really oddball, but kind of just came back because of the changes and all that. But he's pretty good on Vayne, to be honest. But it looks like more of a serious game though with these matchups.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's no after the Trist Blitz and Fiddle in the first game. This looks a little bit more like the World Finals. Loving all the skins, man. Such nice skins.
See, I've gotten kind of like used to it because I have all of the skins, so I feel like
holy first world problem or what?
I know, right?
Oh man, the skins, like I have them all, so I'm kind of bored of them, man.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't been able to try Zed out yet. It's like Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow, you know, dude, I never thought about that. You just said it, and holy, is that ever the case?
Yeah, and I have a Ninja Turtle I use when we do our shows with Joe and I have a Teemo hat. So I put the Teemo hat on it, and it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Teemo. That's what I call it.
Nice. Yeah, I played against Zed a few times. Haven't played with him yet. Riot's got to hook me up with a million free RP, and then I'll give him a shot.
Right,
Riot, they're fans of Peonage, man. Did you know that? A lot of the old school,
found out.
the older Rioters, they're really big fans of Peonage. They were really kind to us at the World Finals. Gave me a private tour of the Riot office.
Private tour,
man. Just me and Jeff. Just walked around by ourselves with our host. Got to see all the champions that are coming out in the next 14 years. It was pretty cool.
You're gonna debut 10 of them today on stream, right?
Dude, I saw so many champions. I literally can't remember them all.
You had to sign an NDA, didn't you?
I did, yeah. But hundreds of champions I saw, man, hundreds. No, they were so cool. I couldn't believe how they have the coolest corporate environment I've ever seen. They have so many. They actually have like a PC bong, like a Korean, like an imitation Korean internet cafe inside their office. So like when you're feeling you're blocked in your work or it's lunchtime or I don't know, whatever you want to go hang out, you go to this cafe area and everyone's playing League. Like throughout the whole office when you walk around, there are televisions on the walls everywhere showing League of Legends, and they're tuned into top players' games. So those same games that you see, say, when you're in the client that advertise, hey, watch here, watch the spectates game, those are just kind of playing on the walls everywhere when you walk throughout. Like it's just a League of Legends everywhere you look, and real and happening all the time. Really, really cool, man. And it's such a young and cool office, and yeah, really impressive, man.
I'm a little jealous. I kind of want to go. A little bit.
I'm sorry, man.
But can they persecute you being in Canada? So you could actually tell us?
They'd have a hard time, but they have a lot of money. They'd figure it out. No, I wouldn't want to do that. But
they're going to be running off the money they made from the post-file Israel skin for about 5 years.
Well, man, if there's a Pulse Fire Tristana skin, I probably would have bought that thing.
There's a Rocketeer one.
There is. It's okay, but I'm more of a Gorilla Tristana guy. I think that's the best.
I hate that skin. She looks freaky.
What? Those cute little jeans, man? Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, CLG.na actually did steal away the red buff. Double taking a lot of damage. Does get exhausted, but we'll cleanse it out. They did steal it. Loco taking consume level 1 to help with that. Yeah, I guess since we are watching the game, we should probably talk about it.
We totally should. People will get really mad, especially people that don't care at all.
Oh, bot lane Doublelift gonna go down for first blood. Didn't have exhaust up anymore. Chow's now looking very low as he's gonna get ghosted, but killed the frog and giving over that double buff. And CLG.eu pretty much pulling an NA against well, NA as we saw last game. They just got stomped, but
They did,
2 already.
First kill. That's 1.2k up.
Okay, Shen's abilities go.
I get that every game. First blood. Shen. He is a tank.
Without looking at it, don't cheat.
Super tank. I'm not cheating. This is what I know about Shen. He's a super tank. He has some kind of dash or some kind of gap closer on me, and I won't duel him if I'm an AD carry. I generally run.
So his abilities got. Oh, as you see right there in the top lane, he actually does taunt hot shot. That's his dash. It's a taunt.
I know at least 2 of his abilities.
What's his ulti? That's the crucial one you should know.
Oh, he can warp. Can he? He can warp on the map. Can he?
Yeah. He gets a shield to someone and teleports to them to save them. It's called Stand United.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, but a character, you know, because again, I don't play this to be the best player in the world. I play for fun, but I wouldn't play him. I don't like his animation, his graphics. His graphics, they don't do it for
It's
me.
not scary enough.
No, I look at him, I'm like, looks like a pansy. And,
If you were to make a champion from your show onto this game, what would it be? And like, what did the... Oh, hold on. Look, Frog actually getting ganked in the mid lane now. Chester, Big Fat, and Loco. And he does end up killing one before he dies. Big Fat LP looks like he's going to go down as well. He picks up 2 kills, but Loco Doco gets the double buff off of him. And the champion, what are his abilities? I give you a quick second there to think. Oh, no. Like, if you were to make one.
Oh, the abilities? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I can't just think of that on the spot. I probably would have made something similar to Ezreal, but like less metrosexual in terms of like aesthetic and his movement and his animation and stuff. But something like that, like more like do, like lots of pew pew and dying and stuff. But yeah, just less femininity. You know, he would have been cooler. He would have had a bandana and stuff. But oh man, you know what? Riot needs to make an owner Ezreal skin, dude. Really think about that. He throws micro balls, dude. The bandana? Are you kidding me? That's got to happen.
Riot, please. That needs to go on Reddit right now.
Yeah, it does.
Might be able to get it done. Since you guys do have the rights to it, I'm assuming, then you can give the okay for it.
Well, oh yeah, I certainly have the rights to Jeremy. All right, bot lane. Let's see.
Man.
How's their CS here? 41 to 39 at the 6-minute mark. A little behind where I'd be, but
You'd be about what, like 96 CS on a bad day?
I try to stay n minus 1 times 10 minutes. Does that make sense? You know.
You lost
so
me.
I'd say if I'm at 6 minutes, I'd try to be at 50. You know. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I don't know, but I don't know if it doesn't apply early quite so much. Or maybe later.
So my brain doesn't like to math at like 3 in the morning.
But really, all that matters to me is that I'm more than the other guy. I'm always checking through the game. Whenever I play AD, I'm always checking, make sure. That's the whole game to me, man. AD carry is like, is my CS number higher than the other guys? Like, that's all I really care about, right?
Yeah, it's your goal to farm.
Team be damned. I want my CS to be really high. We can lose and be like, dude, I had 489 CS, dude. So shut up. Like, clearly it wasn't my fault.
But you had 75 deaths. I don't care. That's 479 CS.
That's how I roll.
Alright, well, we should probably do a recap for everyone that's watching, since we are fluctuating numbers in between, you know, the breaks.
Yep.
Less metrosexuality, more pew pew.
Yes. We are watching 2 of the best teams in the world, the same organization, CLG, play each other. Europe versus North America, pretty rare and pretty cool. And we're doing it for charity. So, yeah, we're live to give, right? Did I get that right? God, I'm going to get that wrong. Give to live. Well, you know, it's just because I do live to give. Everything I do is about giving in my whole life. So, yeah. So, give2live.ca, yeah. So we're raising money for cancer research, so please donate. And especially thank Azubu for helping us get this game.
Yeah, forget these teams to play.
Which is really probably why you're watching. You're like, God, I wish these guys would shut up, man, and let me watch these beautiful...
I think they're watching for you, to be honest.
No.
I saw a lot of people in chat asking if they could have your babies. But we also do have sponsors like Bell Alliant Fiber Optic, an internet company in, I believe it is Canada, correct?
Sorry, what's that?
I'll talk about the sponsors, Bell Alliant Fiber Optic.
Yes.
And actually have some pretty good internet, super fast internet download and upload speed, which I could honestly probably use here in Germany. Unfortunately, I don't think they have anything over here. And they also have a Thermaltake and TT Esports as a pricing sponsor, going to be giving away some mice and a couple of other goodies. So yeah, that's what we're here for, guys. That's what we're doing this for, is to help raise some money for a charity that's actually towards cancer research and awareness. So anything you guys can chip in under this stream, look a little bit lower, you see a chip in there, will definitely help out. Obviously 1,000 is our goal, but any higher we go than that would obviously be welcome.
It would be amazing. Yeah, Bell Alliant. It's an internet service provider in Canada, and they do like ADSL and fiber, but they're the ones laying down the fiber lines now, doing like the big deal. Oh man, did you see Yellow Pete catch that Caitlyn ult in the bottom lane there?
I actually was alt tab, but I heard it, if that matters.
Okay, really cool, man. I always do that for my teammates too,
I don't know. I would have let him die if I was there. I mean, because you stand behind them, and then actually they get behind you to use you as a shield, and then you just flash away, and they die, and then they get pissed off, and then they rage and quit and AFK. But we do have a bot lane actually coming down. Snoopy missing that banish toss onto Loco Doco. Does end up saving Yellow Pete though, as he most certainly would have died if he wasn't there. Double with 85 CS right now to the 73 on Ezreal. Snoopy coming in, not really going to be doing anything though. We have Flash and Cleanse up for double lift. Same with Loco Doco, but obviously having that exhaust. And mid lane, it is actually quite a one-sided game. We have Froggen on Urgot, 3-2 and 2, 70 CS to Big Fat LP's 50 CS on Diana with a Doran shield. So a little bit of recap for you guys, but I'm actually curious in chat who you guys are rooting for here, because we do have one game over towards CLG.na currently. This is a best of 3. And I don't know, I'm kind of rooting for EU now to see if we can get a third game happening. As I alt tab out to look at Skype to see your video and be like, oh.
As you all tab out to Skype, and I all tab out to look at the chat, and people are like, I can't believe the caster's all tabbed out.
Everyone.
I'm taking this so seriously because my life sucks.
Most people in chat are saying EU. I'm rooting for CLG. Lude Love. That is the best answer you could ever give. We do have Snoopy actually going in on the Big Felp. He does catch him. Does catch 2 members of CLG.na with that ultimate. Zyra ultimate popping in right after that. Big Felp is going to go down. And now they're switching over to Loco Doco with that red buff on Snoopy. He's going to flash though and get away. And that was a good ultimate. Actually a good synergy there between Amumu and Zyra. Usually if you're on that Zyra support, you try to have that Amumu in the jungle just so your ultimates kind of line up. Where you have the Amumu to hold him down and Zyra to do the damage and knock him up. It's a lot of time that they can't do any damage to, just like a lot of knock-up compositions. Or, that Malphite Orianna combo, which you see very often lately. Which, you put the ball on him, he jumps in with his ultimate, knocks him up, then pulls them all in. And it's just pretty much like a second, 2 seconds of not being able to do anything, which is really damage based finger actually fought.
Well, you are totally breaking up to me, man. I hope that I'm not breaking up to you when I talk now as much as you were to me. But you were talking about Zyra, who I actually know almost nothing about, but I realized she can apparently conjure spine crawlers from StarCraft. That's really cool. I should give her a try one day.
I think it's my internet, sorry. Haven't been promised I'm on wireless. I haven't been able to buy internet here because I don't have, I have permission to work and stay, but I don't have the papers, so I can't sign contracts yet.
Ah, okay.
So, unfortunately, internet's not that great.
How long have you been in Germany?
4 months. Actually, 4 months since 3 days ago. So quite a while. But in the top lane, I actually do have Wicked getting hotshot really low. As he does have ultimate to get away, does have the mana to do it. Stupid try to go for a gank on him. I don't think it will be successful since Stupid clearly doesn't have his ultimate up yet. Just use it at that bottom lane for that kill on the LP. Let me say GG. And at the bottom, actually, Loco Doco popping the ultimate down. Wicked actually ulting down there does save. I believe that was Yellow Pete, but Doublelift's gonna be able to take Yellow Pete down with one more attack. Does get it as he flashes the taunt. Now switching over to Crepo, missing his auto attack. Top shot, teleporting down, lands the ultimate onto Wicked, but Wicked should be able to pick up this kill onto Doublelift. Does in fact get it. Crepo does walk away. Wicked not gonna be so lucky though.
You know, that's a tough moment to cast. I have to give you credit right there, because what happened in my brain was kind of what happens when I'm playing the game. It's like, oh shit, and then it's like everything in my head is going is QWER. Like nothing is the names of the anything. It's like he queued him into the R and then he eat out of it.
Oh, trust me, yeah. That's very hard to do.
Very hard to do, man. People don't realize how hard casting is. I didn't know until I started doing these charity casts for fun, and obviously, again, I'm no professional. Wow, it's hard.
Yeah, sorry, my internet, I guess it's still lagging out, even though I'm not doing anything. I'm sure my video might help. But yeah, it's actually really hard to get the ability names out while you're casting. It's probably the hardest thing to do.
Oh man, I play characters for months. I don't know their ability names. In my head, it's QWER. That's all I ever think about.
Yeah.
Like I don't. God, I don't even know if I know. Yeah, the champions I play most, their abilities. Like okay, quick draw, buster shot. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'd have to really think about it.
Yeah, walks right into a Cadence Trap, does fall. But yeah, like in StarCraft though, do you know all the ability names? Like as in, you know, the upgrades and the building names?
Yeah, I guess I do. But there's not as many total. You know, because League of Legends, right? You got like what 100 and how many champions at 4 abilities each? So you're probably closing in on 500 different abilities. There's nowhere near that amount.
Like maybe 20 get played though.
20, really? Riot told me something like 80% of champions are used in professional matches at the World Finals.
No. Maybe at the World Finals. Maybe at the World Finals, but not in most competitive play. No,
it's. I seem to see a lot of Corki and Ezreal.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I mean. Like 80 carries, you typically only see them too. Even though we're gonna start seeing some more Graves and Severe. I think Severe is actually gonna be really popular in Season 3. But that's the thing, you don't really see too many. In top lanes, you see Olaf, Aurelia, Jax, Malphite, Shen. Maybe Darius, maybe Yorick.
Well, Phil's making a comeback. Mark my words. I guarantee you I'm level 30 words.
Alright. I will look forward to seeing it.
He's a boss, man.
Maybe they'll give you a Fiddlestick skin instead of Ezreal skin. I
don't know how well that would fit the Jeremy persona versus Ezreal. Ezreal's got the right body shape, you know, he's humanoid looking and he's male.
But you just called Ezreal earlier very feminine.
He's very.
So
that's the
feminine?
problem. No. He's the most masculine thing ever conceived of. But so that's the problem with the skin, right? You'd have to make it a little bit of an animation. It'd probably have to be a legendary skin. I mean, really.
But Fiddlestick strikes fear into your hearts.
He does. With his goofy walk, which is so scary.
Did you happen to see the Fiddlesticks cosplay at the World Finals? Or were you only there for the actual finals?
I was only there for the actual finals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm way too cool, man. I just flew in for the finals, flew right back out. Yeah.
Totally jealous right now, but CLG.na making a comeback. 9-6, not down too much gold or kills. Actually going to be taking quite a few towers. Got all of the outer turrets at the moment, or sorry, all the tier 1 turrets. But working on those tier 2s as we had a gank happen against Hotshot GG in the bot lane as he did ulti out, as he did get switched positions with Froggen. And actually, Urgot is probably one of the hardest ability names to ever get. Acid Hunter, Terra Capacitor, Noxian Crystal Charge, and Hyperkinetic Position Reverser. Fuck that. That is too much to say in a team fight.
Not gonna happen, man. You know, the gold is you know, I was gonna say it evened up, but NA has actually pulled the lead, so they're down a couple kills, but they've actually pulled it in gold, which is the ultimate measure, isn't it? Ultimately, gold is all that matters, right?
Well, it's because I want to say towers actually matter more, because it gives you so much map control. I mean, you can look at the wards that are currently down, plus traps for CLG.na. They have a lot in the top jungle. They have 2 of those turrets down on the top side, 1 in the middle, 1 bottom, giving them their gold lead that you currently see at the moment. And not to mention, that gives them that ability to take Baron pretty easily with all those wards they have because of that control. But we do see EU actually going for Dragon right now.
See, as a carry, one thing I'd love to talk about one day with a pro player, maybe I'll have beers and I'll get to ask and learn why, but Sometimes it makes sense to me to push the lane bot and throw my minions into their turrets. The turret gets the kills, and then he doesn't get the last hits. It's a lot harder. Big battle.
I've been watching it the whole time, just waiting for you to notice. You got this. Do it. Do it.
Bunch of stuff going on. Oh my god, he's up in the air. Oh, he's down, and then the health bars are going down, and oh my god, double kill for Caitlyn. And 10-10, even on gold. It's not over. Oh, poor Nunu, man. Yellow Pete, but he's Ezreal, so watch out. Triple kill for Caitlyn. 11-11. This has been really cool, man. And you're leaving me out to dry here. It's funny for you. I know. QUADRA.
No, everyone chat's loving it, actually. I was looking at chat.
Caitlyn. You know, I started to go Korean there, and I thought, you know, fuck it. I should just take it to the next level and do the whole Korean level.
How would you go Canadian? Would you just be like, sorry.
Korean, man, yeah. Canadian be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss that. Oh, sorry, the observant. I'm sorry. No, Korean, man. Korean's like, oh, he hit a minion. Oh, tower goes down.
And what's awesome is I can see your face on Skype when you do that.
KILLI gets a tower.
I haven't seen that many veins pop out on your neck before.
That's the exciting way to do it.
Actually, I remember Joe and I were doing a show this week where a team actually just forfeited, so we're in game and all 5 of them just left, and he casted a 5 versus 0, and that was probably the most exciting thing I've ever seen happen in my entire time of doing League of Legends. It was that awesome.
They made him go through with it? What?
Yeah, he did it just for fun. But we do have a teleport coming on the mid lane. Hotshot coming in. Does have that ultimate available right now. Actually, see, go in with it as we do have Chest coming from the side, and they will commit to it as Desire ultimate not going to be landing on anyone actually useful. Hotshot landing that ultimate right on a wicked and skill by Crepo as we do finally have Double F getting shut down right now, but Yellow Pete is the focus for NA and finally does fall. That's a Yellow Pete, I meant a Moo, what the hell? As Crepo now going to be fucked in the ass. As he
no!
Dies.
No!
I can't say that?
No.
Oh, I mean, he died. He did.
We're gonna draw the line there. We
He did. Oopsies.
Yeah, no, we have to. We are on the Disneyland of the internet.
Okay, so he got chased away, kids, and he ended up teleporting back to base abruptly. That's what happened to Zyra.
And NA pulled a lead, even though they're purple. Purple always loses, right? Everybody knows that. They're now ahead almost, over 2K gold. And they have momentum. And in sports, everybody knows that's everything.
Yes. Sports, what are these things?
Do you watch any real sports, man?
Not that much anymore. I mean, when you're in Europe, if you ever mention American football, they'll slap you. So I can't watch any of that.
I get that.
I have to call soccer football here, which is unfortunate, but I just haven't had time. Been so busy with work. Oh, we do have Hotshot land that nice ultimate on the Frog, and he should most definitely go down. Double with that ultimate, the reversal out of him. Gonna save him with that armor, but obviously gonna fall over to Chowster, who has an Oracle 3, 4, and 7. I want you to do a pretty much accumulation of everything that's happened so far, including CS and items. Go.
We have the purple team having more total CS if you add up their column versus the other column. They've earned more money, so their items are on average better, and they're winning.
Oh, they do. You're right. Oh, the ultimate coming out. The Baron actually being started ends up not. Actually, I'm not even gonna let you do this one. I'm gonna let you do this one because I totally just paid attention halfway through.
There's too much happening. How does anybody see? Sometimes there's more skill in casting than playing of this game, I swear, man. Because I can play it better than anyone, but look at me. I try to cast and do it. So just proof right there. Guys like D-Man and you're the best guys in the whole world.
See, comparing me to Demon is gonna get you hatred in this chat, by the way. Like, what? This guy's nowhere near as good as him. I wish I had an Australian accent when I was casting. Oh, that'd be so awesome. But
the accent would get it, man.
Yeah, gets all the ladies. And even some men.
D-Man is really good, though, isn't he, man?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's a really nice guy, too. It's the nicest thing Britain has ever put out, I think. D-Man. He's an ambassador. Someone's pinging the top. Some action.
Yeah, we do have Froggen on the side, actually being spotted by a ward there. Won't be as sneaky as he was trying to be, but they could actually take that tower down if they wanted to. No one on NA is actually heading up there except Chowster, which obviously won't be able to do too much. But the thing is, EU has a really team comp oriented situation here, where they have the Amuma ultimate and the Zara knockup. That's their whole pretty much plan, and land the Ezreal ulti across all of that. But NA, more of a just engage and just dominate them, as Hotshot's going to have to initiate with the ultimate and then have Big Foul P go in with that Moonfall to pull them all together just to delay them from doing anything. But with Chowster, not really tanky, but I mean, he has Australia's, has Ghost, make him really fast, and the ultimate can make him unstoppable just to chase down Yellow P as much or as quickly as possible. Though Froggen, I mean, his items are pretty solid for an Urgot. But the thing is, he's going to fall off late game here as NA is starting to take this tower.
Totally, man.
Totally, I agree. 100%. Look at those guys.
You know, just as a fan of League of Legends and not a professional caster like you, I'm still just I'm sitting here smiling at the fact that I'm watching these two teams play in the game. It's really cool.
You could actually say hi to them in lobby.
Oh, I could talk to them right now. Yeah.
No, he can't. No.
Yeah, thanks, Zubu, again, for letting us do this. That's really cool. I wasn't too familiar to me before today. Zubu was that company that sponsored League of Legends teams, and I'm more familiar with them now. And I like the idea of college teams. I wish when I was in college there was like things like League of Legends and StarCraft.
Yeah, it
teams.
takes college rivalry to the next level.
Yeah, that's amazing. I had like dodgeball. Like, no thanks, man. You know,
football, League of Legends, where it's at.
I would kill. Yeah, kill. So cool.
You hear that, guys? He would murder someone if they would have had it back when he was in college.
Totally. Well, I would manslaughter them. I wouldn't premeditate it. I would pretend that I got overwhelmed by emotions.
Ooh, the Zyra ultimate actually lands really good on NA as the Moon ultimate falls up right behind that, but Big Foul P with the Zen, going to stay alive for a little bit longer. It does get ignited, flashes out as Hotshot chasing down Yellow P, keeping his attack speed pretty much to none as he just keeps landing those ground slams. Snoopy going back in, picks up a kill on Diana, flashes it over to double it, and the Shen ulti not going to be saving him, unfortunately, as Yellow P going to actually kill over onto Chowster, but going to be chased down by Hotshot, going to fall eventually, and Froggen going to fall right after that to a double kill on double lift. So NA looks like they actually might be able to close this game out, even though they were behind quite a bit, and they kind of are out composition just with what EU's running. But because of all these team fights they've been winning, it's not really mattering too much.
It feels that way, man. The fact that they were behind for the entire first two-thirds of the game, and then, you know, if you only look at the last two-thirds of the game, they've been nothing but winning. And it seems to be more and more heavily in their favor. So,
and obviously the last two-thirds matters more than the initial third.
You know, well, the end matters the most, right? And it seems that going into the end, they certainly have all the momentum. And if I had to bet right now, I'm betting on purple. I'm betting on purple.
I think what you should do is sub out someone for CLG.eu and then take their spot, and then EU will win, right?
Well, what we could do is if NA wins 2-0, I'll swap out on CLG.eu. And
so you're gonna 1v5 them?
Yeah, we'll make Yellow Pete. He can go to bed, and I'm gonna AD carry, and then we're gonna 2-0 them back, and then I'll be like, wow, it must be Jarrett. It must be that he carried.
Then you get picked up by TPA.
He carried CLG.eu, and then yeah, of course I get drafted by TPA, moved to Taiwan, and the rest is history. And you saw it happen tonight. That's how it all started.
And if you're that good, I'm just amazed at how good your kids are gonna be at this game.
Well, I wanted to start him on the Wii U today, but I couldn't get one, unfortunately. I wasn't wise enough to pre-order, and so I don't have one.
That's going to be really funny, though, with how frustrating it's going to be for you when that day comes when your child is better than you at video games.
You know what, man? For me, it would make me so happy. I'm actually waiting for the day. It seems like that's the day where you pass down the crown, I guess, and you pass the torch, right? The day that he whoops me in a video game, I'm gonna be pretty proud. Because right now, at the age of 2, I gotta say I'm a lot better than him at everything in life, and it's not so fun to play, right? I always gotta pretend that I am worse than I am. But one day I'm gonna try my hardest, and he's still gonna beat me, and it's gonna be a massive reality check.
And then you're gonna ground him. And
then I'll ground him and take his games away. Tell me, he hasn't been
just to practice a little more. Yeah, exactly.
That was the test.
Yeah, I was just testing you, son. You weren't supposed to beat me. And now for that, you're not going to have games for 2 months and you have to study even more. But NA with Baron going to be pushing onto the first tower here. Stupid goes in. Hotshot with the ultimate going to land on the 2 members of CLG.eu, but it's not going to really matter. Chowster gets the first blood here. Look getting very low. Will eventually fall right there, but 3 kills already to EU as the 4th comes out and potentially the 5th on the Wicked. NA is just cleaning up with them as a triple kill might come out. Nope. Scumbag Big Fat LP, but that actually will be game. They can push and finish the game here with well, 20 plus seconds left on anyone. Actually, they surrender anyways, so.
The GGs have been thrown up, man. Good game. 2-0 North America. You know, I got to admit, I'm a bit surprised coming into this. I thought it'd be the other way around.
I have to turn my video back on because I forgot. Yeah, but what do we have coming up next for everyone? Because I know we do have a little bit more planned.
Well, on my end, it's going to be a very short bathroom break. And a bit of a life break.
You could not make it as a caster if you have to have a bathroom break every 20 minutes.
I would definitely not make it. There's some pizza here. I'm gonna eat some pizza, and then if that's the end of our games, then I think we'll start playing. Right? We'll start playing with people that want to play after this, right? So we'll take a super fast break.
Well, I think before we do that, though, we should probably thank CLG for playing, first of all.
We totally do.